Welcome to another video. We're looking at how button B works on this program. So button A is going to, over here, when you press button A, it's going to read you a temperature, a number. Okay. On over here, we're going to create, when we press button B, what I want it to do is to give me a display, an easy display, say, is that an okay temperature to work in or isn't it? So just a simple tick and a cross, and I'm going to use the LEDs to do that. Okay, so on the Microbit, so if we press here, basic LEDs, okay, and if I make a cross, okay, when I do the program I can insert this, and if the program is running correctly it will display a cross. If I want to tick, okay, let's get rid of, probably easier creating a new one actually rather than duplicating it. So let's go for a tick. What's the best way to do this? Something like that. So the reason we're doing, that's okay I suppose. The reason we're doing this is that when the program runs, we hit the B button. If the temperature is within a reasonable amount, this LED here with the tick will show up. If it's not, okay, so it's a really simple indicator, okay, of what's going on. So let's just put that over there for a second. What I'm also doing, I'm just going to just duplicate this code. I'm just going to change it so when the B button is pressed, so this is the B button, okay, I'm not going to show anything because I'm going to use the LED, so let's take that out. When I hit the B button it's going to sense the temperature again, okay, and store it as a variable temp, okay. Alright, now we just need, the next bit is a bit of programming sort of logic, because we're looking at if it's this temperature, do this, if it's another temperature, do that, anything else, do something else, okay, because we've got three different ways of looking at this, three different variables and three different potential, what's the word I'm thinking for, three potential sets of loops and if statements as well. So let's have a look at that. So the first thing we need to do is put in an if statement. Okay, so what we're going to say, because in this bit of program, if it's a certain temperature, show this LED, or above it or below it or whatever. Okay, and I'm going to go, so set temperature if, okay, and what we want to say, let's do the hot one, shall we? So it's really hot, okay, put the cross, show the cross, okay, so let's put the cross in here, okay, so if it's really hot, how do we do that? So if this temperature is greater than, what was it, 26, wasn't it? So if we say if it's greater than 25.9, show a cross, okay? So if it's greater than 25, so what we're going to do that. So if we go over to here, over to the logic, okay, and we need to find the greater one, okay, so if we just drag this over here, it looks a bit weird, but it's not if 0 is greater than 0, but what we're going to do is we're going to say if the temperature, which is being the variable which is storing, okay, so if, okay, wrong one, temperature, if the temperature is greater than, and what did we say, 25.9, because we were saying it, weren't we, in our success criteria, if it's over 26, it's about to show a warning. So let's try that. Okay, nothing's happening at the moment. Why is nothing happening? Probably because the temperature is what? You guessed it, below. If we just play around with it and just try it, if it's over 21, okay, what happens then? Nothing. Well, let's see if it's over 11. Okay, nothing happening there as well. Okay, so it's not, maybe it's not because it's not taking its oh, hang on, let's run it first. Oh, we want to do that. Let's run the program. Oh, hang on. Run that, press B, there we go. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, that's not working, that one, but yeah, that's correct. I think it was just picking up this one earlier. So we remember to run it, check it. So it's over 11.9, run it. Let's put it about 26.9. Okay, run that again. Okay, and let's try it. Okay. So, that is the first part. Okay, and what I want you to do is have a think about what we're going to do next in terms of getting the next part. Okay, well, let's do the next one, which is well, what happens if it is below? Okay, what happens if it is again below 16? So what if it's below 16? What do we do? Well, what we can do is we can add on, okay, another if. Okay, we call it else if. Okay, and we're saying here, okay, if it's this above 26 point, do that. Okay, if it is below, okay, do something else. Okay, so let's just copy that bit up there, because that can be useful again to us, can't it? Oops, let me move that. So click that. It's going to be a similar sort of thing, is it? So, but if it is, okay, less than, so less than, okay, and we're going to say 16 here. If it's less than 16, so less than 16, do what? Okay, and let's copy this one because we want the, okay, that in there. Okay, so if it's less than 16, show the cross as well. Okay, so let's press this one here. So obviously the temperature is between those, because we have it. It's not showing. Okay. Actually, no, we haven't run it again. Let's run it again. And why is it showing the tick? Let's get rid of that. It shouldn't be showing that. Okay, let's run that again. It's working. Yeah. So it's not displaying anything because the temperature is above 16 but below 26.9. Now, for the next bit, I'm going to not do any more. Okay, I'm going to talk through what you do, but basically, to finish it off, okay, we need to put one more if statement in there. So if, else if, and we need to put else in here. And what we're going to say is anything, if there's any other temperature reading, it must be fine. Okay, because any other temperature reading that is below 25, that should be 25.9 by the way, 25.9 and above 16 is fine. So anything else is a tick, and that's your task. Okay, to get the rest of this code working. A little clue here. Okay, little clue here. We need to use one of those and snap it in and then finish off the code. Alright, so that's how you do the B button. I haven't given you the full code, I've just sort of talked you through and given you far too many clues. Okay, but try it, test it, make sure the emulator is working for both the temperature when you press the A button and when you press the B, the cross. It's either going to be cross or tick. Okay, so good luck with that one, and show it to me when it's done.